This video is for those students who wants to move to New Zealand for their higher studies, specifically for those students who did not score very well and for those students who are not from science background but from general qualification like BCom, BA. Make sure you keep watching the video till the end because you got a golden opportunity to move to New Zealand. And New Zealand government also announced that they will be giving a scholarship of 10,000 New Zealand dollar. This is a newly launched course in New Zealand, so not too many universities will be having this course. So if you are interested in teaching, make sure you keep watching the video till the end as I'm going to cover in detail along with my special guest Victor about this scholarship, what is the eligibility criteria, who can apply, and the most important thing, this leads to your permanent residency in New Zealand. In fact, you don't qualify through one pathway but two pathways. So this is really a good opportunity for anyone to move to New Zealand to study and then finally settle down. But before we dive in, let me introduce myself to those who are new here. My name is Sarika and I have been living in the UK for the past 14 years. Currently, I work as a lead business analyst for one of the world's largest tour operators. In my spare time, I create YouTube videos to help you navigate the global job market and find the perfect study abroad destination. I offer two valuable services that I encourage you to take advantage of. The first is free study abroad assistance service. If you're interested in studying abroad in any of these listed countries, please fill out the form provided in the video description and pin comment. My team will reach out to you to assist you with your study abroad plans. And the second service is paid job assistance service. This is a 3-month coaching and mentoring program designed to make you job ready. It's perfect for those struggling to find a job or secure a visa sponsorship in the UK, Ireland, Germany, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia. If you're serious about your career and want to land your dream job, enroll in this service. Remember, it requires a 3-month commitment and hard work where both you and I will be working together to make you job ready. I've also hired mentors who have successfully landed visa sponsorship jobs with the right strategy, and they're planning to help you guys as well. It's also for people who want to start their career in IT and also start their career as a business analyst where I will be your mentor. If you need a help, fill out the form in the description and my pinned comment, or simply email me at yourknowledgebuddy@gmail.com. Let's make you job ready soon. So without any further delay, let's get started with today's video by introducing Victor. Hi Victor, welcome to Your Knowledge Buddy once again. And if you don't mind, can you please introduce yourself to my audience, please?
Kia ora from New Zealand audience, and thank you very much, Sarika, for inviting me on another session with Your Knowledge Buddy. And guys, my name is Victor. I'm from New Zealand. I live here and been living here for a long time, been involved with the immigration industry for more than 15 years. So I bring a lot of knowledge, and I'm here on this platform to share the knowledge which can be helpful for you and which can make your path to moving abroad or settling abroad easier.
Thank you, Victor. And that's one of the reasons why I have you today here as well. So today's topic, as you know, I have heard about New Zealand that of course there are many courses which are being launched, and especially with some scholarship. So I read about New Zealand University launching about a new course, especially for early childhood teachers. So I would like to know more about it. So $10,000 scholarship, that was the catching point for me, because most of my audience, they always look for the courses where they get a lot of scholarships so that they can study at a very less price or even a zero price. So if you don't mind, can you talk a lot about it so that my audience know which university, what course, and how they can apply?
Definitely, Sarika. So first of all, I would like to mention here that it's a great opportunity for people, those who are from general fields, even if they have done a BA, BEd, or a Bachelor of Commerce. We have variety of options for them, and this scholarship, especially for people, those who are planning to make early childhood education teaching their career. And this is a very lucrative career, Sarika. From our experience, we have seen many household, or I would say housewives, those who have been involved in bringing up their own children. They want to make a career, they want to come back to workforce, and they also choose this particular program because it offers a lot of flexibility. It offers them a work-life balance, as well as it's a transition. If somebody has done a BCom and they want to do a early childhood education, we have solutions for those as well. So let's come to this point of this lucrative program, which is an excellent announcement. It's a really a big thing that they are offering. The college college is offering $10,000 or up to $10,000 worth of scholarships in this program. So first of all, the advantage of this program is the duration of the course, Sarika. This program is generally for 1.5 to 2 years, but this particular course which we are talking today, it's a master's level program, level 9 course in the New Zealand qualification framework, and that is only for 52 weeks. So in 1 year, people will be able to complete their master's qualification with up to $10,000 worth of scholarship. So they can bring their family along, their dependent children can be eligible for domestic education in New Zealand. So a lot of options, a lot of ticks. And the best part is this program offers a very, very good career pathway, or I would say a migration pathway towards residency, because this program falls into the famous green list of New Zealand. So as we have already covered in our past videos,
Yes.
In New Zealand we have a green list, and if you are into an occupation which falls into the green list, then you can have the options of applying for residency under work to residence criteria, or you can go for simplified PR policy, which is 6-point system, and we have already made videos covering those points. So Sarika, this is the news today, and it's a very exciting. And the institution, now let me just give you some introduction about the institution, and audience can contact us for more details and to be an early applicant, because these scholarships are limited to a specific number of students only, and it is subject to getting the police clearance for this admission, because you'll be dealing with the little children, young children. So police clearance will be required, as well as a personalized statement. You need to write a SOP that why you want to make a career in early childhood education, as well as you need to face an interview with the college. So we'll prepare you for that. What are the questions? Because we have already dealt with many students, so we know what will be asked in the interview. So we'll brief you what are the requirements and how you can pass the interview, so you can claim as much scholarship as possible, and you can claim $10,000 scholarship. And so this is about it. And the college which we are talking, Sarika, here, it's 40 years old. It's a pioneer college in New Zealand, and they have 2 campuses, one in North Island, which is in Auckland, and one in South Island, Christchurch. So we can offer students a variety of options, variety of locations, as well as it's a category number 1 education provider. It's a very high category. That's a number 1 status. It means that this college enjoys a great reputation with the New Zealand Qualification Authority for their strong systems in place to offer really good quality education to international students, as well as in the immigration matters. If you look at student visa approval rate for this college is pretty high, because being a category 1 provider and being a really hard or complex selection process, you need 7 each bands, because this course leads to the teacher registration. All right, so you need 7 each bands. So you need to demonstrate higher level of English. If you appear for PTE, then you have to score 65 each in PTE, so that you can prove that you will be eligible for the teacher registration.
So Victor, can I take a step back? Because when you started with the eligibility criteria, I'm going to ask step by step. Sitting in India, my students, I know they're looking to move abroad, and then they're looking for courses in New Zealand. Why do you think, first of all, they should apply for this course? I know, especially, I'm not asking for people who are toppers. Toppers can find the best colleges around the world, not only New Zealand. It can be US or wherever they want to go. My audience, where they struggle, are people who are average students, mediocre students like me. They struggle to find the right courses for them. So are you saying because BA students, BCom students, you said they can apply? So is there no eligibility criteria for anyone to apply for this course?
So basically what happens, Sarika, is this master's program is ideal for people, those who have already have established career in teaching, or those who have done Bachelor of Education. For those students, we will recommend this particular course. But if there is another client, say for example, they have done a BA, Bachelor of Arts, which is a very popular qualification in India or anywhere else if you talk about. So if they've done a general qualification of BA or BCom, and they want to make a career in early childhood education, then in the same college, we have a graduate diploma program in ECE teaching. So which is basically a bridging, or I would say shifting, like if you want to shift your career from one stream to other stream. So that's why we have bridging programs, and we have bridging program of graduate diploma in teaching. So basically less pressure on the student, and they can shift their stream from a generalized stream to a specialized stream. And the good news is that the graduate diploma also prepares you for a career in the early childhood education to become a registered teacher in New Zealand. And it is a program which is listed in the green list. So basically all the advantages are still there. So if a non-teaching teaching background students wants to come, we will offer them graduate diploma. But if a person with experience, proven track record, or a qualification in teaching comes to us, we would recommend them to go for this 1-year master's program where they can bring their family along, their kids can also study here, and they can have various options to apply for residency if they fall in love with New Zealand at the end of the day.
I'm sure they will. And so, Victor, thank you for explaining that in detail. So in terms of, let's talk about the academics, how much, what kind of scoring are they asking for? Have they mentioned that on the website for this course?
Generally B, like here we have grading system. So A, B, C, D, E. So generally B grade. So if somebody has scored around say 75% marks, that would be ideal. But if they have not, still we have a interview criteria here. We can arrange an interview with the college and they can look at the inclination of the candidate and their English skills and their basically passion towards the early childhood education, because this is not a program for everyone. You have to have love with the children. You have to have a dedication that you really are looking for a work-life balance. You're looking for a career which is safe and secure. You're dealing with young children and you're passionate about it basically.
So if someone say a student who did not score very well and they are interested in this program, but say in there as a voluntary, they have worked in say charity house or NGOs where they would have maybe not exactly in teaching, but they have some kind of NGOs or charity kind of experience. Do you think they will have a little chance to get this successful in the course?
In Sarika, it will all depend upon their previous education and their experience, and it will be depending on case by case basis. Okay. So what we can do is I would recommend and I would encourage anybody who is watching our video, if you have been thinking of migrating via the study route, or if you are planning to shift your career and for some time you have been away from the workforce because you have been taking care of your children. So all these people should be really fast, really prompt, and quickly contact us on the email given on the this video, and so that we can put your application in the system. We can apply for the admission and get you the offer letter. And in the meantime, first of all, we'll try to get you a conditional offer letter. In the meantime, you appear for PT or IELTS, try to score the band, because till the time we don't present the application to the admission committee, it's really hard to say yes or no. I'll just give you an interesting fact, Sarika. We don't overjudge people, and a lot of times what we have done is for some universities, we managed to get our audience, like our clients, into a master's program without even having a bachelor's degree. So basically on the basis of their work experience, so somebody has done a class 12 and gained the work experience, but they didn't complete their degree. But after 10, 12, 15 years, then now they want to complete their bachelor's or master's degree. So we managed to do it with class 12, on the basis of the experience, we managed to get them into masters. So answering your question, if somebody has experience in a variety of fields where they can show that they have gained the skills, which can be an integral part or an important part in going for this early childhood education, then definitely we want to have a look at it. And in some scenarios, we managed to get away with people, those who have been spending time with their own kids. It means they got married, after a couple of years they had their own children and they were spending time with their own children in their upbringing, and now they want to make early childhood education as their career. That's also an acceptable thing. Yes.
Nice. I did not think about it. Good point, Victor. Yeah. Victor, let's talk about the age criteria. Is there any kind of age criteria? What if someone is 30, 35, 40? Can they still apply?
35, 40, even these are young ages. So basically age is not a criteria for this program. And as I covered in our earlier videos, we have successfully placed students in New Zealand up to the age of 52. So age is not a criteria. So it all depends at what age you're ready to shift your career or you want to make your career into early childhood education. So this course is for those people, those who are, doesn't matter what age they are, but if they are passionate about it and they think even at the age of 50, if they want to come and do this program and they want to spend some more years working in this field, then definitely age is not a number. You are welcome.
Okay, awesome. Love it. Okay, one more question, Victor. So we talked about the eligibility criteria, age criteria. Now let's talk about the scholarship. So you did mention it's a $10,000 scholarship. So how do students get this scholarship? What is the criteria for this scholarship? How they judge who should get this scholarship versus not others?
Basically, Sarika, we are inviting applications from each and everybody who is planning to do this particular course, and the scholarship criteria is on the basis of a statement of purpose or a personal interview.
Oh,
So we
Okay.
will be preparing our students, and it's very highly likely with our preparation, the students should be able to crack the $10,000 mark and successfully enroll for this particular course.
Okay, but from the university, they had not mentioned anything like this should be a grade, this should be your experience, this should be your age, or this should be something. No.
They have given us some indication, and the indication is the same, that they have to write a personal statement. It means they need to show that they are passionate about this particular course and interview. So basically, Sarika, let me just come back to that fact that this is an industry which is driven by passion. It's like somebody is a painter or somebody is like that, like a driver even. So this is really passion-based industry. If you really love children, if you see yourself in that environment for a very long time, if you want to see yourself as a center head, running a early childhood center, managing teachers, managing children, and dealing with their parents, and taking care of their safety, their food, their upbringing, their mindset, and making sure that they are having a really good learning environment in an ECE space, then this program is for you.
Interesting. Good. So I think this is pretty good for anyone who wants to move to New Zealand and then study early childhood teaching courses and then also settle down in the New Zealand after doing it, because you already mentioned there are two pathways for them to settle down after doing this course, because they will be eligible for the permanent residency.
Definitely, Sarika, because see, any other field, if we talk about, then people have to work for a while to grow up in that field, basically to increase their wage rates in any particular, any other field, like be it hospitality, be it customer service, or any other field. But the advantage of ECE is, and particularly this particular course and the graduate diploma program, the advantage of these programs are that these programs lead to teacher registration. And what happens here is the early childhood centers, they get grant from the government.
Right.
So it means early childhood center, on the basis of the number of students they have in the center, they have to have the registered number of teachers also to take care of those children. So basically, the early childhood centers, they are more inclined to hire trained and registered teachers and pay them a higher wage because they're going to get the grant from the government.
Right.
So it's a really good career outcomes, and we have seen really good wage rates people are achieving after doing this particular course.
So is it open for the next intake already?
Definitely, it's open, and as I said earlier, the scholarship spaces are limited. So I would recommend people, those who are interested, to make a career with this 40-year-old category number 1 institution. So get in touch with us, start sending your applications to us so that we can get on with the job. We can explain you. And another advantage of this course, Sarika, is if a student is coming here for any other master's, so if it is for 1.5 to 2 years, then they have to show the living cost for that particular period, or they need to show the payment plan for all that 2 year or 1.5 year of duration. The advantage of this particular course is this: the duration is just 1 year. So student has to show just the fees after the scholarship and just 1 year of living cost, which is just $20,000. So it means that their funding requirement is also down as compared to any other program.
And you also mentioned that they can bring their family along with them, right? So dependents.
This is mentioned in the brochure which we'll be sharing with our applicants. So college has also mentioned that you can come here to study this course. You can bring your dependent, your spouse on a work visa, and your children can come here and study in the domestic schools, basically public schools in New Zealand, for no fees. No fees means domestic fees, no tuition fees.
Oh, nice. Okay. And for New Zealand, is the next intake Feb itself?
Yes, we have already started applying for visas for people, those who are planning to come in January and February. And at the moment, student visa success rate is great. And New Zealand is welcoming international students. So it's a really good opportunity and a really good time to apply for the study visa.
Good. Just one more point. For students who don't get this scholarship, how much will it cost them in terms of New Zealand dollar?
So the fees of this program is around $52,000 New Zealand dollars. And if they don't get the scholarship, which is very highly unlikely if they apply early, so they have to pay $52,000. But if they apply with scholarship, then it's around $42,000.
Good. I think that's all I have for you, Victor. I think for students who are watching this video, it doesn't matter if you're in India or any part of the world as well. If you're interested, just send us an email on yourknowledgeberry@gmail.com. I will forward all the leads to Victor so that he can get in touch touch with you and his team. And if you're really passionate and interested to start your journey in early childhood, this is the course for you. And I think this is one of the best course I knew through Victor, and that's why we thought it's important for us to come and make this video for you. So it doesn't matter what your grades are, if you're passionate about teaching and if you love like children, like Victor was mentioning, I think you should give a try and just reach out to us. And again, this is for everyone. Doesn't matter your score, just forget your score for some time. Just come and speak to Victor and the team and see what they say.
Just one thing, Sarika, I want to mention here as well, just to add before we conclude this video. A lot of people think that ECE education, early childhood education, is just for female candidates. So I just want to remind people in New Zealand, the culture is changing. In Australia, culture is changing. More and more male applicants are encouraged to apply for ECE positions because institutions, they've done the research about it, that children see mother at home taking care of everything. If they see their teacher as well, all female teachers, then they lose contact because father is busy making money and paying the bills. So basically, early childhood centers are encouraging more and more male applicants to apply for this program so that the children can have a contact at the early state of their age of their life. They can see the impact of male candidates as well, or the male in their life. So they can see their father at home, they can see a male teacher at the school even. So it's not a gender-based education or qualification. So even if you're male, female, doesn't matter, you should be able to apply for this particular course.
That's a good point. I meant to ask
Yes.
it only for female, but I actually forgot when you were talking. So
Yeah.
good. So guys, it's open for everyone. Doesn't matter whether you are male or female, and doesn't matter your grades. If you're passionate about teaching and in early childhood, give it a try. Thank you, Victor. Thank you for coming and recording this video with me and sharing your knowledge with my audience. Thank you very much.